Hey there everybody, Phantom Echo here, and welcome to Voidsayer. I stumbled across this game when I was looking through the creature collector tag for Steam, and somehow this reminded me of Darkest Dungeon with a little bit of the monster taming, monster catching genre to it. So we're gonna check it out and see how it is. Let's jump right in.
We did not heed the prophets who conveyed the omens from above. We did not notice the portentous signs around us. And we were unprepared when the calamity struck.
So, another recruit. This is the harsh reality of wartime. I can tolerate the slop they now call food, and even life within walls like a rat in a cage. But I'll never accept that any random lout is fit to be a recruit. Nothing to be done. Each new sunrise costs many lives. You've been given the honor to take the fallen's place. Go beyond the walls and fight for humanity's future. I'll give the standard briefing. Whether you listen is up to you, but without this knowledge, you won't last long. Your generation was born within these sheltered walls, but you've surely heard the stories of the outside world. Let me tell you, none of them capture even a shadow of its true horror. Beyond the walls lies the domain of the abyss, swarming with the repulsive spawn, entities. That's what our ancestors named them. No weapon can stand against these monsters. There is a way to turn them against their creator. I'm telling you this to learn your first and most vital lesson. A soldier's role isn't to fight directly, but to lead your own squad of entities into battle. This is what you must master. To start, let's decide who your first ward will be. Surely something's left in storage to choose from. Ooh, okay. So we've got Ignizurge, Herberfeline, and Ancient. So fire, flora, and water. What we got? So you had to pick. Let's go with Herberfeline. Choice is made. Now we move to the combat basics. Without these skills, your first expedition beyond the walls will end before it begins. The training ground is already prepared for battle. Let's not waste time. Okay. Main information about the entity, the name, level type, and energy. Energy is a key parameter. It decreases when damage is taken, and if it runs out, the entity will be defeated and unable to continue fighting. Okay. Equipment and active effects affecting the entity. Hovering over an item to see the detailed information. A dull ring. Reduces damage from entities with a wild effect by 7% for each empty equipment slot. Oh, okay. Entities' current stats and what affects them. Alright. To attack, select one of the available attacks. After that, the entities will exchange blows. The one with the higher speed goes first. Some attacks are strengthened when certain conditions are met. Hover over the aspect icon for details. The usage limit of 8 restores after resting. Attack to finish the tutorial. Target with full energy loses 5% of its maximum, 10% if Space Scarf is equipped. Critical damage of 15, 20 if Space Scarf is equipped. Okay, so we'll go with a bite. Okay, so I did a little extra damage. So let's go with a Grass Claw. Does a tackle. I guess the bite. We're going Grass Claw again. There we go. Nice, got a little bit of XP. Not bad for a first try. Let's say you've got the basics down. Every victory brings combat experience. Key to success beyond the walls. As it accumulates, entities develop new traits and abilities. You must track your squad's progress. Review your companion's stats. It's crucial to understand their current capabilities. So examine the characteristics of the entity, right click. Okay. Okay. Soon you'll make your first sortie beyond the walls, where you'll have only yourself against the curse. You'll need to treat wounds alone using available supplies. This time, supplies will be issued from city reserves, but hereafter, you'll need to restock at a local shop. Skipping on supplies may cost you your life, but taking too much is unwise. Under the Abyss's influence, provisions spoil quickly. Unused leftovers must be discarded. That covers the basics. Now let's see what you're made of. Head to the crossroads, your starting point for surroundings. Walking the wall is relatively safe, but will prepare you for real threats. Access the inventory, press I. Inventory allows you to change the patron ring, select equipment, and use potions. Remember, excess consumables will have to be discarded at the end of the expedition. Okay. There we go. This is our inventory, the commander's gift. Accuracy +2, physical and magic attack +3, twice as effective if it's the only equipped item. So if I put that here, so it'll do double or triple depending. Inventory is divided into 2 categories. However, the category will learn more about it and how to use it. This is the constant boost in battle. Permanent bonus for 1 entity. Okay. So, alright. Let's set out. Hit the road. Use a waymaker to leave Norwich, explore surroundings. So that's our home. We're going here. Surroundings. Oh, start. Here we go. Had to find out where the button to click. Oh, it's like Slay the Spire in its trek. Overcome the past without falling under the onslaught of the abyss. The route is filled with random events, with many possible outcomes. Successfully overcoming them is the main aspect of survival. Usually, events are not known in advance, but they can be foreseen through scouting. That doesn't say scouting. That's interesting. Usually events are not known in advance, but they can be foreseen through scouting, past event outcomes, or bonuses. Okay. So the abandoned backpack. Someone was forced to leave their belongings. The cough again, or the endless acid swamps. Let's go with the backpack. Among battle remnants stood out a forgotten backpack. Beyond typical junk, it contained a mercenary's diary from a nearby village. Its pages held training notes, travels, and philosophical musings, a window into the author's mind. The find proved both fascinating and useful. Terrain notes will aid route planning. Several hidden events are now revealed. Consequences of the distortion, curse, strength indicator. Okay, go onward. So we get a box. Military-grade crates aren't rare finds. Retreating forces often abandon them. They typically contain valuables meant for evacuation from cursed lands. It won't open without a crowbar, but you can try breaking it. Let's try it. In Unified Frenzy, everyone attacked a formidable opponent, though it was not without scrapes. The crate's contents are now yours. 4 gold, the consequences of a little bit of distortion, and we lose a little bit of energy for the team. Let's go with a question mark. Sudden wave of doubt clouds your mind with anxiety about the journey ahead. Just a momentary loss of confidence undermines your self-belief. More corruption. Luck's wind has weakened significantly. Okay. Basics. So the events, the path. Passive recovery triggers twice on a green. Distortion of purple. Red is passive recovery, does not work. Scouting is 5 of blue, and you can find a couple coins and other valuables on a brown. Abyssal distortion is an indicator of strength of the curse, the accumulation of which will lead to serious penalties and greatly complicate the path. Scouting, chance to find the events in advance at the next step. Luck's wind, depending on the difficulty of the event overcome. The wind strengthens, increasing the chances of encountering favorable events, but once you experience good fortune, it will weaken again. Okay. So we need scouting of 5 or recovery does not work. Let's go scouting. Oh. It's a creature. Sticky. Okay, so you are immune to burn and you're wild. Alright, let's go for the bite. Ow. Oh, it's glass claw. The fireball does more burn. Gonna weaken this guy. I'll take care of him. Okay, hold up. Entity has taken damage. Press I to open the inventory and use a potion. How do I... Oh, there we go. Using a healing potion. Okay. So we found the monster. Now we need to get... Oh, okay. Mouse wheels. What does it? Got it. Symptoms or random. The withering field. Fertile fields are slowly withering without human care, yet life still clings to this land. Among the dried patches of earth, fragile green sprouts emerge. An old barn stands an automatic pump buried under roof debris. If repaired, it might yield a new harvest next year. Let's try it. Repaired the pump, much harder than expected. It's rubble, rusty metal, the foul stench of the oil, but the pump is now working. Get a little bit of corruption, but we lose energy. The monocle. Or black leaf. Purple is distortion. Let's go black leaf. Surviving cursed lands is hard. Ferns adapted first, rapidly overtaking fertile grounds. Now they rival the abyssal spawn as threats. Clear the area. With few ferns here, the area could be saved. Despite spore inhalation and hand injuries, you cleared a safe path. A little less energy, took some damage, but we got mithril flower. Natural wonder, a plant with roots of pure mithril. A legendary metal famed for incredible durability. This valuable find poses a dilemma. Should such rarity be destroyed for personal gain? I guess we pluck it. The flower will perish away, and extra gold never hurts. A gold and a random undefeated entity receives Seal of Decay. A seal is a permanent effect applied to an entity as a result of certain events. There are two types. There is the flourishing and the decay. An entity can only have one seal at a time, and if an opposing seal is applied to the entity with an existing one, they cancel each other out. Seal of flourishing, they take less damage. Life elixir and greater life elixir are 30% more effective. The decay one takes more damage. Okay. Oop. Short break. The respite brought long-awaited relief to weary bodies, but emptying your mind invited the abyss whispers. This path offers no true rest. A little bit of healing, but there's more corruption. The expedition nears its end. The area has been cleansed and the local trails are now relatively safe for mounted travel. A cavalry reconnaissance unit soon met you, arriving to survey the liberated lands. The silent commander nodded toward one of the horses, making it clear the steed was now yours. Time to return home. We got wood and gold. Okay. Back already, and not empty-handed. So you've managed to find some construction materials. Perfect timing. Shelter's going through hard times and desperately needs repairs. Check out the local buildings. Each has its own uses. You're free to decide what to restore first, but right now I have a task concerning the archive, our repository of data on all known entities. Recent storm caused severe damage, destroying most records. We need to rebuild it and resume data collection. Northwich has many different buildings, each one is useful in its own ways. Hover over the building to see what benefits it provides. Most structures only grant passive bonuses, but some can be interacted with. For example, you can buy supplies at the guild shop, or get information about encountered entities in the archive. You can upgrade buildings using materials. Hover your cursor over the upgraded cost and the bonuses it will provide. If you have enough materials, hold right mouse button while highlighting the desired building. Okay. Blacksmith requires 10. Watchtower requires more. Herbalist, Abbey. The warehouse, the home. So we need to do this one. Excellent. The archive is operational again. Use it if you have any questions about any entity. Now about your squad. Surroundings is relatively safe, but distant regions are different. You won't get far with just one companion. You need to expand the squad. The Sealing Scroll, an incredible invention and humanity's last hope. It can seal and subjugate any entity, stripping the curse's control over it. It's time to demonstrate how it works. Oh. Ooh, okay. Select the scroll. Scroll? Where do I... This? That's a manual. Oh. Stupid, there we go. Scroll of ethereal bonds, out of stock, out of stock. Didn't work. You use the scroll and skip turn, but now you have a chance to capture the wild entity. All that remains is to finish the battle and hope for good fortune. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. So now we just need to win. Okay. Ooh, went faster. But we got it. Now there's a chance. Oh, we did it. Okay, so it'll automatically do it. Sweet. This concludes your briefing. There's much left to learn. I'm assigning you to assist veteran fighters, a perfect opportunity to gain experience. You've heard of Levi, Reconnaissance Corps commander? He failed to return from his last sortie. Missing soldiers are commonplace, but Levi was a master of his craft. He couldn't have fallen on such a routine mission. We must discover what happened to him. Likely some new unknown threat has emerged in the area. His last operation was deep in the Great Forest. Several search teams have already been dispatched there. Your orders are to scout its outskirts. Move out immediately. Time is against us. Squad is growing. You can now change the battle order. The first in the list will start the fight. Abyss conventions. First convention. Basic passive recovery is 5% of maximum energy. Any battle 1 reduces abyssal distortion by 1. Abyss distortion is further reduced by 1 if the fight is with a mutant or cursed. By 2 if the opponent is a cultist. Okay. Is this... Okay, 2 of 20 plus 5. Oh, 5 or more is weakening the wild effect. 10 or more is passive recovery disabled. 15 or more is elite curse. 20 is disruption. Chance to reveal events and affects the chance of occurrence of positive and negative effects. The higher it is, the easier the pass will be. All right, so we're starting with dump, hive, or hive. Entity dwelling, entity dwelling. Let's go here. A strange structure of debris and slime stands by this roadside. Overcoming disgust, you enter hoping to find valuables. Your intuition proved right. Your intuition proved right. There were indeed some coins inside, along with the homeowner. Alternative outcome, the lockpick. Lock cabinets, likely held more valuables. 3 and a muzzle. All right, we're going in. So what is the entity? An ent. So let's try it. Okay. So we're gonna capture an ent, possibly. And squad limit exceeded. You have captured more entities than you can currently control. Use the scroll storage in Northwich to adjust your team composition. Sweet. Okay. So we got a little bit of extra on him. Anything could be hiding here. Anything could be hiding. Let's go with it. Fertile fields are slowly withering without human care yet. So we're gonna ignore the pump this time. There's no point in expanding effort on something that will only bear fruit a year later. Planning for the future lost meaning. The world is already doomed. Respite brought a little bit of weight, but the abyss still enters our mind. Entity. What do we got? Turtle. Ow. It's a poison. And a 2, so we do that. Okay. So only the one in the front seems to get the XP bonus. Alright, what do we got? Deadlands, a chest, or the unknown? For the chest. Did it give us something? Oh. 25%, 100% chance of crit to inflict burn for 2 rounds when dealing physical damage. Ooh, okay. That'd be pretty good. And the muzzle. Reduces damage taken by 15% when fighting against an entity with a wild effect. There we go. Let's go for the cave. Faint pleas for help echo from a nearby cave's depths. The entrance seems safe, but a naturally thick darkness within unsettles you. Go for the rescue. Following the cries deeper, the darkness thickens until the last light vanishes, then sinister laughter rings out. Freezing water rapidly floods the cave. By luck, you find an exit as the voice mocks your retreat. Okay. So let's see. It looks like hunger. Oh. You manage to ignore your body's needs for a while, but now food dominates all thoughts. Fortunately, your backpack contains provision for a quick meal, but supplies are limited. Perhaps it's wiser to save... Save the provision. Time will tell if this was the right decision. Entity... Let's go with the hive. Let's go for it. What will it be this time? Another ent. Big bite. He heals off of damage, it looks like. Ooh, sweet dodge. Precision strike. And down goes the ent. Okay. Let's go to the bonfire. Smoldering fire, food remnants, and a leaning tent, but no one around. The abandoned campsite seems suspicious, vacated too hastily, yet careful inspection reveals no traps. Good opportunity to rest briefly. Alternate outcome of night, a short nap help heal your wounds. Warrior enslaved by the void, warrior enslaved by the void. Death is the best fate for those who fall victim to the curse. Those less fortunate become the cursed, mindless puppets of darkness. Knowing neither hunger nor fatigue, these loyal servants of the abyss spread corruption worldwide, stopping at nothing to defend it. Wild entities are not the only danger in this world. Sometimes you'll have to face hostile humans who have their own team of entities. Entities with a master do not suffer from the wild debuff and benefit from equipment bonuses, making them dangerous opponents. Spider. Okay. Level 5. Let's go with this. Ooh. I can't use a scroll on it as far as I... Wait, can I swap? I'll try it on the next one. I'll just do something. Oh. There are multiple combat-ready entities in the squad. You can perform a substitution, skips a turn. A free substitution is only possible if one of the fighters in the battlefield is defeated. Okay. So we'll swap out, and I wonder... Nice. That won't do much. Bronze Fang of critical. We do a big bite. Bronze Fang. Grass Claw. There we go. Okay, that's how we get the excess XP. Sweet. Okay. Just kilometers from Sanctuary at the Great Forest's edge, you find Levi. Black festering sores, ragged breathing, and chaotic spasms. He can't even rise or focus his gaze. Clear late-stage infection signs. His mind has succumbed to the abyss. All that remains is to investigate and report to the commander. No clues. How and where the abyss claimed Levi remains a mystery. Yet his missing gear stands out. Monsters wouldn't take it. He must have discarded it himself. Realizing his time was short, he likely tried lightening his load to reach the village. But his weakening grip still clutched blood-stained paper scraps, the one thing he couldn't release. Staying is too dangerous. Carefully extracting the papers, you hurried on. Expedition nears its end. The area has been cleansed, and the local trails are now relatively safe for mounted travel. Cavalry reconnaissance unit soon met you, making sure that you were able to go back home. Levi, one of our best fighters. His death is a grave loss to the unit. Papers he died trying to deliver are covered in apparent gibberish. First glance, mere trash. But I'm certain Levi wouldn't risk his life for nothing. These records will require analysis time. You're dismissed until further orders. Alright, so there's a hive, which we can already... Oh, we might be able to, actually, yeah. Strange structure, debris, slimes, red. Okay. Alternative outcome has lockpick. Found additional coins in locked cabinets. Sweet. What we got? Ooh. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. Scroll of ceiling. Now we need to try this. Ow. Another hit is a trick. Ooh. Good dodge and bang. Let's see. Yeah! We got him. Cool. Okay, so now we got a box. Try to break it open. So we get 5 gold, but we lose a little bit of that and we get a little bit of corruption. A cloaked figure blocks your path, clearly corrupted yet still in control. Please open one, it rasped, offering 2 caskets. You open the more appealing casket. Inside, a small light dissolves into the air, leaving calmness behind. The stranger left silently. Luck's wind has weakened significantly. A random undefeated entity receives the seal of flourishing. Ooh, okay. Sweet. Then we should use the potion while we're at it. Perfect. 2 entities or a question mark. How about bottom entity? Let's see what's in here. Oh, yellow grub. Okay. Seal. Goes for the tackle. Ooh. Resistance minus 15 at the end of a round, minus 10% of the maximum energy reserve. Okay. Bite. This will do the high end. There we go. We got another one. Sweet. The first lights flickered in the air, soon followed by a swarm of fireflies. They danced through the darkness, leaving soft glows like a living night sky. One stood out, larger, glowing with warm golden light like a tiny star. Let's try to grab the special firefly. One deft motion trapped the special firefly in the jar. The others ceased their dance and scattered. Though darkness envelops all, the jar radiates benevolent power. Next random pass is cursed. Random undefeated entity receives Seal of Flourishing. So now they both have it. Let's go ahead and have a snack. Your body brims with energy while your mind revels in life's simplest joy. So it looks like 2 question marks that lead to a calm. A few other things. So let's go. If I remember correctly, red is bad. +1 if 8. Oh, if less than 8. Okay. Let's go the up path. Okay, and then we'll go to the entity. An ent. Bonk him. Hit him with that. Now we'll swap out. Because he's out of moves. Stone throw won't do a whole lot, at least. Go with the bite. And there we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and swap these guys around. Restores 50% of the spent reserve of all moves. Soft paw. Allows you to take more loot in the hive. Alright. So if we're going to try for a hive, let's go up. Storm. Another trial on the path. Gloomy thunder, sticky mud, and wind gusts that sap your strength. With each step, what remains of your morale slips away. And just when it seemed things couldn't get worse, a stray lightning bolt strikes dangerously close. Bad luck. Road has flooded. Next random pass is unavailable. Oh, I have to go to symptoms. The abyss's influence tests bodies severely. Vomiting, headaches, and aches are normal here. Alternate outcome of day. Scorching sun worsens your condition. Alright. So now, I'm gonna move you back up, and we're gonna go to this one. Death is the best fate for those who fall victim to the curse. Those less fortunate become the cursed, mindless puppets of darkness. Oh, okay. Ignis Surge. Ooh. Crit. Put another one. Swap out. Good. Okay. Bite. And another bite. Nice. Good deal. We make our way back home. We got a Haku horn. Influence of character and genetics on evasion plus 50%. Horn of a dragon dancing with the wind. Sweet. Levi has permanently etched his name in our victory's history. Recovered documents contain fragments of a very intriguing diary. The author writes with difficulty and obvious mental confusion, but careful analysis reveals coherent passages. The entries mention the abyss and its properties. The diarist clearly understands the curse far better than we do. Crucially, these were written recently. The author may still live. For the first time, we have a lead on the corruption's origin. Let's find this person. I don't want to make this public until I understand what we are dealing with. For now, only we know about this, which is why I want you to follow Levi's trail and find the diary's owner. His last expedition took place in Oblivion, a thorny section of the swamps at the border of the Great Forest. Retrace his route, find the author, and try not to share Levi's fate. Oh man, alright. The Withering Field, the Hive, or the Entity? Start right off the bat with the Entity. Oh, Jaws. Crack and Bronze Fang. Go for a chance on this. Spore Injection. Resistance minus 15, accuracy minus 17. Okay. Another crack. Good dodge. And let's see. Nice. Ooh, it's a level 7. Very, very nice. Abyssal Gift, or the Vampire, creature at the brink of life and death. Let's check it out. Vampires walked among humans since dawn of time, but with the Abyss's coming, they shed pretense. Humanity's fate doesn't concern them, nor does the curse touch them. Only endless hunger remains. Mortal, you've honored to sate my thirst, the monster declared arrogantly. What happens if I attack him? Seizing the moment you attack, the monster dodges gracefully before crippling one attacker. Not even worthy prey, he sighed, walking away unscathed. Injury to all healing. Okay. Take a short break. Get a little bit of healing back with corruption. Fertile fields are slowly wither. Oh, this is the thing about the pump. Let's try it. Can't repair it fully, but that's okay. Let's go with the hive. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Additional coins in locked cabinets. I found a stamina potion and the Berserker's Madness. Oh, wow. Okay. There's gold and some of the extra stuff. Oh, it's a ghost hunter. Let's go for it. Ooh, it dodged. Bronze Fang. There we go. Big hit. It knows Shadow Ball. Okay. That's pretty cool. There we go. Got him. Didn't get him, no. That's okay. Find 3 different rings. So now I have that ring, I have the Berserker's ring, and the True Moment of Fortune. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna swap you up there. Silent Trader. Silence! Oh, no, wait, he's just in silence. Your presence seems unnoticed. An opportunity to steal. Let's do some trading with him. Might be better. That's a Seal of the Ethereal Pact. Oh, that's... Oh, wow, okay. Can I sell something? I can't give that to him, so I can't sell. Randomly changes genes. Restores 10% of maximum injury, ignores injury. Spirit Reserve, Abyssal Distortion -2, 5% of the maximum energy for each entity within the squad. There's equipment as well. Huh. We'll grab that. Alright. Thank you. Long rest, long rest. The grueling journey has exhausted you completely. Amidst the curse's stench, you find a relatively safe and quiet campsite. A leaky tent, smoldering fire, sleeping bag. Can ask for more now. Everything's ready for sleep, with some spare time remaining. Can look around, I can sleep early. Let's look around. Ooh. Human curiosity sometimes overcomes fatigue. Though you didn't rest properly, you found some valuables. The Mark of Madness. Grants the trait Berserker. Critical attack chance +4. Restores 4% of the maximum energy pool on a crit. Found gold and a void shard. Oh. Whoever unites all the fragments will receive the blessing of the void. Healing and a little less corruption. Sweet. Let's go with the hunger. We're going to have the snack. We're gonna do that. Okay. Mithril flower, we'll pluck it. We gain gold. The seal of decay is on him. We'll go with this one. And it is death. Oh, it's a unicorn. What? Minus 50% of the current energy reserve, restores 1 use of each ability. Ow. Okay. That's fine. Goes with a crack. So now we're gonna swap. I'll take more damage because of the seal of decay, but that's okay. Because we have a good hit on this. 38, not bad. Just gotta keep hammering them. Ooh. 29. Oh, that's a heavy hitter. There we go. Woo! Enemy fighter has been defeated. Energy reserve is depleted. The enemy fighter cannot continue in the battle. Is forced to make a substitution. There's an opportune moment to replace your fighter without skipping a turn. Oh. No. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize they had another one. Uh-oh. This is bad. I cannot heal. I'm going to probably die here. Ooh. Yeah. My fighter's been defeated, so now I bring in the replacement, but I don't have enough to do this. Yeah, this is where I am dead. One hit. Doesn't do much, and there it is. I'm going to leave this episode here. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, this has been Phantom Echo, signing off. Take care and stay safe, everybody.